here we go. So I'm going to be updating you in throughout of the progress of this. So come on in here. We would not use this for a wine cellar because we don't drink wine. We would, maybe beer. Maybe I could use it. Oh, yes, craft beer. We are revealing the original stone by taking off this paint.
So the cellar is really taking shape now. I think Nesta's given you a little tour from a couple of days ago.
As you can see, all these lights have been put in. The painting in here is done.
Here's the new studio. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. Yes, we are here at Mapperton. It may not look like it, but I wanted to give you an update on this part of the house. Which is maybe looking a little bit spooky. So this is the cellar. It's something that we've never really used before, and we want to kind of try to use it now. So what we've done, and there's a lot of space. So again, this is, and it's echoey and coming in here. There's all these different rooms. I think eventually with old carpets, I think eventually, and you're gonna see how big it is, eventually what we want to do is we want to, here we go. We'll start over here. We want to create this into almost like a playroom area, almost like a cinema room or a playroom, but that is a lot of work. So in here, again, you can hear the echo. There's a lot of damp. There's an old, I think, water container over there, but it is pretty beautiful. So lots of cobwebs. There are windows here that obviously, but they're low lying windows. So we're not gonna get a lot of light here, which would be quite nice, I think, and the kittens love it, as a cinema room. So you could put really the screen here, and then we can make it almost into a games room. But again, it's on the list, but like way down the list. By the way, I just saw Stephen go like that. If you could see that, because there's cobwebs right behind him. There's cobwebs everywhere. So again, this is like an area of the house that no one really ever gets to see. You can see we still need to sweep it up. There's some remnants, old markers from probably my kids when they would just go down here and play hide and seek or something. But again, there's other different compartments. So you could take, this is just, I don't even know if there's a light in here. I don't think there is, but you can easily just remove this, because this is temporary. Remove this, and then you've got a whole nother space in here, so you could put like a pool table in here. That's where the cinema would go. You could put a pool table in here. Then we're gonna move over here. So I always like looking at these things. We're gonna move over here. I think this one does have a light. So again, very old door, which I can't open because it's blocked by some old carpet, but this one does have a light. So these, again, doors, I don't know when they were put on, but they look, a couple hundred years old to me. Then in here, I think we probably, obviously, tried to use this as a wine cellar. Considering that neither my husband and I drink wine, it doesn't really have any wine in it. I mean, there's a couple bottles over here, but they have my sister-in-law's name on them, Jemima. So this must be her stash. Nothing to do with us, but empty, empty, empty. Well, that says Jemima on it, so none of it's ours. There you go. We used to market cafe stuff down there. I can see Tim's name is on there. So names are on here where it used to be stored, but no, or maybe Tim or the cafe has drunk it all. But again, we would not use this for a wine cellar because we don't drink wine. We would, maybe beer. Maybe I could use it. Oh, yes, craft beer. That is, okay. Now I'm thinking what to do. Then from here, again, we wouldn't be able to take this wall out. This is part of the foundation, but in one sense, and probably not this door. However, come on in here. It's another, this is where we hold all the paints. Looks like there's some pictures in there. Just stuff that needs to be gone through. But these are the old trunks of the Sandwich family. And some of them will have, a couple of them, I got to be careful here because they're quite ancient, will have a name on it. So if I wonder if I can just, I know which one will. There, don't worry, it's not very heavy, everybody. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna see. Yeah, so these are just old trunks. I think they're so old that the names are off of, they don't have them anymore. But these old trunks is obviously, before we had sort of present day suitcases, this is how you would travel. On your ship, you would travel on the Queen Mary, going between America and obviously England. I'm just checking. Sorry, Steve, I'm just checking here. Yeah, so these are just some of the old, beautiful cases, which, to be honest, I'd like to have on display or something like that. Here, let's come over here. So I think that this probably was Alberta's, and actually, I'm gonna take this up. I mean, see, you just find things all of the time. Okay, I'm trying not to get too excited, but I'm actually really excited right now, Stephen. This says the Countess of Sandwich. Yep. So this says the Countess of Sandwich, so she probably would have put her letters in here. I need to find the key. I'm gonna open it up, but I have a feeling that this is Alberta's. Remember, if you want to watch back through we did something on Alberta and all of her letters. This is, see, now listen, if I could just, I'm gonna have to come back down here now. This is super exciting. And this says Huntingdon. So remember that the original Montague family home was in Huntingdon, called Hinchingbrook, thus my last name, called Hinchingbrook House, and it was in the city of, or the town of Huntingdon. And this is Countess of Sandwich. Oh, I love this. I'm taking this. Look at this. I mean, how do you think I'm gonna find this key? I'm gonna have to, Stephen, can you break into it?
Pick locks.
We're gonna have to pick lock it, everybody, because I don't think the key is around. I mean, fantastic. Oh, I love this. Is there a cat? Did I like a cat in there? Let's see. Come here. Come on. Come on. I did. Come on. There you go. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. This is, by the way, everybody, this is Stormy. And Pippa's somewhere. Do we know where Pippa's gone? Pippa, upstairs maybe.
Oh, they're both there now.
Oh, they're both here. And I'll let you know what I decide to do with this. I haven't figured it out yet. Hi, everybody. There's a lot going on here at Mapperton today, even in the midst of a lockdown. So you can hear that noise. Yeah, that's been going on all day. We're having our alarms sort of reset, reworked. But I'm going to take you down in the cellar right now. Do you remember we've done a tour before of the cellar? We were wondering what to do with it. We were thinking a whole bunch of things, but it's now happening. And I'm going to tell you when we get down there what we're doing with it. So come on down. And I'm going to put my mask on, but I've got my mic on, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. So coming down here, and the work has begun. Here we go. So I'm going to be updating you throughout of the progress of this. So come on in here. So again, we're going from one loud noise to another. So, hi guys. Hi everybody. We're just filming the start of the new studio. So the start of the new studio, here it is. Fantastic.
So it's worth looking at the stonework at the far end.
Okay, so cameraman tells me to look at the stonework at the far end.
You can see the stone has been uncovered up here.
So, oh yes, all of this, yes? So this is all being, yes, scraped.
They don't make stones like that anymore, do they?
No, what wonderful stones. And so what's going to happen to this? We're going to take this, you're taking the paint off, revealing the original stone, and will it stay like that, or you're not sure? We haven't decided yet, but first and foremost, we are revealing the original stone by taking off this paint throughout. So that is the start of it. You are going to see this massively transform over, how long is this project going to take? A month? A month. So you're going to see this massively, thanks everybody, thank you, massively transform over the next month for our new studio, which again is going to be used for, I can take this off now, which is going to be again used for the new Mapperton Live. And you never know, I might sneak in a little bit of yoga in there as well. Anyway, that's an update for now. I'm so excited to really show you guys the development of this new studio.
Hello everyone, it's Nesta here today. I will be taking you on a tour of the update of the cellar, showing you what has been done so far. So just coming down these steps, this I believe is all the same, just the same paint, all this wood still the same. But as we come down here, take a left, and we'll get these lights on. As you can see, all these lights have been put in, the painting in here is done. And just coming over to my left again, this is the wine cellar. This will have a lick of paint and perhaps these shelves will be redone, but not much will change in here as there's not really any need. All that's really been done in here, the lights have been put in, the painting is finished, and this wood has also just been put in. This room will become sort of an audio or like a voice recording studio, which it is far from right now, as you can probably hear from the echo. But all that's going to be done to this room is some acoustic panels will be going in, and that should reduce the echo. Now stepping out of here, this is the main change. In here you can see the lights have been put in, the painting is finished, all the filler in the ceiling is done, and also the mount for the projector has been put in, so this will be a great sort of cinema room. And you're probably wondering what this floor is, and I didn't know at first either, but this is sort of the base for the underground heating, which is quite nice. So it will be this sort of base, and then all the pipes, and then after the wooden floor. This room is going to be a studio, and there will also be some sort of carpets that will be hung up on these walls here, as well as a projector at the far end, and also some comfy chairs. So it'll be a studio slash a cinema, and there might also be a few other sort of games in here as well. But that concludes the tour of the cellar. Julie will be back soon, however I hope that I was a good replacement in the meantime. Hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.
So the cellar is really taking shape now. I think Nesta's given you a little tour from a couple of days ago, but since then we have laid this floor, and it's a kind of epoxy cement surface, but underneath that there are hundreds of pipes running up and down, which is providing the underfloor heating, which means it's going to be incredibly toasty for Julie's yoga and for all the other things that we want to do in there. The next step is to put a wood floor, so we've got a sprung floor to turn it into a proper studio, and then I think once we've done that, we're ready to decorate. So welcome back to the Mapperton Cellar, which is where we have been building this studio that I think Julie has shown you around a few times, Nesta once, I think I did something as well. Anyway, it is now finished, which is wonderful. Here we go. Julie does her yoga classes over there, but we can also now use it for interviews. And these are really comfy chairs, actually. Let's try one out. Oh, in fact, I had my dad in one the other day, and he snoozed off almost immediately. So this is the studio. It's all finished, ready to go. Julie's done her first class. We've got our first bit of filming to be done here as well. I think you're probably going to find that you're going to see it in many different guises over the coming months.
Here is the new studio. Oh my gosh. So I'm super excited. It's a bit echoey right now because we have to do a little bit more stuff to make it, to make it soundproof. So that it's gonna be echoey for a while. There's still one more step that has to be done. The studio won't just be used for my yoga. It's used for other things as well. We're launching this big Mapperton live sort of TV thing in the next 2 weeks, and stuff will be happening down here as well. But then all I can tell you is that I'm in the cellar, and I'm below, like, what am I below here? I think I'm below the dining room. But because it gets quite damp in here, we had to put in heated floors. Because I'm so cold all the time. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's heated floors. So I'm like warm. Even when I was in the coach house and I would blast the heaters, it was like still really, really cold. So yes, Phoebe, it is warm. It's brilliant.